And the thing about it is it a joke when you're sitting up there and you're like, okay, so, I'm having, communicating about one thing, but yet you're putting in something else. I'm like, is it a joke? Am I missing something here? And I think about all the effects too, everything else that goes along with that. Now, that was in reference to a school, um, a suggestion for school. Um, but I think to myself, okay, so what's that supposed to be about? Why did you type it in there? And then the next thing I know, other, people are typing it in. Now, these are professionals again. Like I said, this is a site where the communication was more about some professional things. And somebody was discussing it. And honestly, I'm on, you know, a message about, certain things, um, essentially around, again, just professional things. But then they just, somebody just happens to pop in there and starts talking about, because I'm talking about a lot of things. It's almost like, they wanted to shut it down. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, you can try and shut it down all you want to. Everybody has a say and opinion. And I thought to myself how some of these groups get out here and it's like, oh, well, you're a female. You don't get to make decisions. You don't get to say anything. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Well, anyway, continuing on with what I'm talking about. So yeah, so it was like, one pops up and the next and the next and the next with this comment all around the world, all around the world, all around the world, all around the world. I'm like, okay, so what exactly does that mean? I don't know if anybody has an answer to that because I don't. It's not like it's some secret because obviously, they put it inside of this message. So you clearly want somebody to see it and know about it. I'm like, great, all around the world. And I'm still not afraid of you. So, um, in the words of the song, I talk like this because I can back it up. So, can you? Anyway, everybody, I don't know if you know what that means. I know I don't, but I know one thing. I know I'm not going to be dealing with any sort of nonsense that involves it, taking advantage or whatever else it is. I'm like, you can think what you want to think. Like I said, I've seen these groups where it's like, oh, well, you should be someplace being quiet as a woman or whatever else it is. I'm like, yeah, well, we'll see if that happens. Pretty much not going to happen. I mean, but I do know that, having experiences that I've had even after that, some of the challenges, a whole lot of the challenges, in fact, theft of things, valuables and things of that nature. I thought to myself, is this connected to this mess? Because so many of the so-called dreams and things that I've experienced, I really